Said Mamdani came out of nowhere, acknowledged his surprising victory, and even offered federal support for some of New York's big initiatives. That alone would have been newsworthy. But what happened next was even more shocking. It was at a news conference that a reporter asked Trump if he agreed with an ally's claim that Mamdani was a jihadist. Normally, Trump leans into his base's rhetoric, but not this time. He shut it down instantly. He said, "No, I don't. I met with a very rational person." Coming from Trump, someone known for doubling down rather than backtracking. That's a huge shift. Then it was time for the truly surreal moment of this meeting. A reporter pressed Mamdani on transportation choices as a way of trying to pin hypocrisy on him. And before he could say anything, Trump jumped in with, "I'll stick up for you." Let that sink in. Donald Trump, the Republican figurehead, defending a Democratic socialist mayor. This wasn't awkward friendliness, this was active protection. Throughout the entire event, Trump treated Mamdani less like an opponent and more like a partner. And people noticed. So, the question is why? Why would Trump embrace someone who represents nearly everything he says he opposes? It is a complicated answer, but we're going to break it down. First of all, this meeting ruins the Republican messaging strategy. Conservatives have been attempting to portray Democrats, especially the progressive ones, as dangerous extremists. Mamdani is exactly the type of Democrat that is used as a symbol of the radical socialist takeover. Trump's praise basically pulls the rug out from under that narrative. That Trump has suddenly pivoted to align himself with Mamdani on affordability is huge. For years, he minimized concerns about affordability as Democratic exaggerations, and yet he is now mouthing the same issues Mamdani ran on: rent, safety, and cost of living. Whether this is actually a policy shift or merely a political one. In either case, it says a great deal. Third, it is a signal from Trump that he determines what is and isn't acceptable within the Republican Party. He is coming out to bat for Mamdani in an attempt to illustrate he can shift the narrative any moment. Whether his base follows him is another story, and one we'll get to in a moment. But let's flip this. What does this mean for Democrats? Mamdani represents